With the evolution of time, humans have evolved, and so has technology. Railways prehistorically ran on steam and coal. Today we have them running on electricity, and so has the automotive industry evolved. And today we are riding one such thing. We are taking a piece of this cake called the EV scooters. Presenting to you the Bigos B8 review by Motor World India. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Motor World India. This is your host Suraj Sawant and you are watching our review of the Bigos B8. This is a product made in India, made by an Indian company, the RR Global. Looks premium, doesn't it? Let me tell you something more about the manufacturer so that helps you in making a buying decision. RR Global is a conglomerate with its roots deeply engraved in the electrical industry since 1986. Using all their knowledge and solutions, they present to us the Bigos B8. This model is available in 3 different variants with a lithium acid battery, a lithium ion battery and a lithium ion battery with IoT Connect. Today we are testing the Bigos B8 with lithium ion. Let's dive into the design first. The Bigos B8 comes forward as this uniquely premiumly designed scooter designed for the urban jungle. On the front, we get this 10-spoked alloy wheels that really gives it a very special look. It's loaded onto telescopic suspension that takes care of your comfort. Here we get a fiber fender there sitting there, and there's this flat apron which gives it a unique look and design. We have the Bigos logo sitting up there, over which we have the 20-watt headlamp setup. The indicators are neatly flushed into the front apron with a unique design for them, giving it a special look to itself. This is how the front end looks like. The front apron body panel continues its body line and comes towards the rear. The rear footrest sits here and comes neatly hidden into the body design. The rear back panels are neatly designed, carrying the Bigos emblem there. The company has paid special attention to detail. They have this design going through multiple panels in the body. The lights get covered with the design, the footboard, the central body panel. This design is overall used in the complete structure so that it looks one. As we come to the tail section, there is this uniquely looking tail light sitting there. The indicators get integrated into them. We have a rear tire hugger sitting down there and a multi-purpose and sturdy grab handle for the pillion to hold himself. As we come down, we have the heart sitting right here. The Bosch hub-mounted 1800 watts motor. This motor produces 96.4 Nm of torque and propels the scooter from 0 to 30 like anything. We also have this smartly designed tail panel sitting here, which is neatly designed and quite smartly hides all the moving parts of the rear section, overall giving it a complete modern look. Up front, we have this uniquely designed wide set of rear view mirrors which come very handy while going through the traffic. Also, we get this huge LED instrument cluster right here, which in daylight somewhat seems not very bright. This unique LED display gives you all the basic required information to ride the scooter. It gives you information like ambient temperature, battery levels, odometer, your speed meter, mode control, and displays all other lights like a signal light, battery low indicator, brake indicator. Also, it gets this go button sitting right here, which you use to start or stop your scooter. Now let me tell you about the 12 different switches the Bigos comes equipped with. First, we have the hazard lamps. This is the boost button that we use to get a speed boost of 2 or 3 kmph. This is your headlamp turn on turn off button. This button helps you turn on or off your tail lamp. Here you have the mode button, and this, well, we really don't know what this button is for. Even the left side doesn't tell us anything about it. Speaking about the left switches, we have a upper dipper switch here. We have the left and right indicator, the horn button and the reverse gear button. The Bigos B8 comes to you with 3 different modes: the low, the medium and the high mode. What basically differs is the top speeds it can touch. On mode 1, the scooter can touch a speed of 30 kmph. On mode 2, it will give you a little bit more speed and go up to 36 kmph. On mode 3, that is the topmost setting, the engine will propel you to a top speed of 52 to 54 kmph. In all these different settings, the range of the scooter goes inversely proportional. The topmost setting, the scooter can cover up to 55 to 60 kilometers, while on the lowest setting, that is mode 1, the scooter can cover up to 70 to 72 kilometers of distance. Really love the fact on how BGAUS has taken special care of your comfort and utility of the overall vehicle. On the rear, it gets this twin shock absorbers for your comfort. It also gets this forged side stand, which actually gives you that strength and overall reliability and grip whenever you're parking your scooter. In terms of features, let us begin with the unique key that the BGAUS comes with. It gets these 2 key sets and 2 immobilizers with it. The key set can be used to basically turn on your scooter. The same switch is also used for opening your seat. It gets this 18 liter of storage in the boot space, and the main MCB switch is right here. You basically use this switch to turn off or on your scooter. The battery setup sits right below the boot space. This is how you open it up. And that's where the battery packet sits. Every time you need to unplug your battery, you need to put this to off, and this opens up like this. It's that easy, and that's how the battery comes out. Now it's not as easy as it seems, because the battery weighs about 13.5 kgs. In other utility options, it gets this multi-purpose holder to plug in your bag or other shopping items. It also gets this mobile holder where you can put your other small belongings and mobiles. It also gets this USB port here, which you can use to charge your mobile phones and other electronic devices on the go. What are the options to charge this scooter? As we saw, the battery sits in the backpack, and we can remove it and just take it home and charge it. Or the BGAUS also gets a on the go charger, which you can use to charge a motorcycle in your parking itself. Here's the slot where it sits. Another thing that we loved about the BGAUS is that it does not require a 15 ampere switch to charge itself. You can use any basic 5 ampere switch to charge your scooter on the go. Another unique way to charge your BGAUS is by using the brakes. Yeah, you heard that right. The BGAUS comes equipped with regenerative braking. That means every time you brake, your battery gets charged basically. How cool is that now? Coming to the most important part of the review now. How does the scooter ride? Let's go check it out. The ride that the BGAUS offers is really agile and confidence inspiring. Both the suspensions work brilliantly well to take care of riders' comfort and provide a great and stable ride, though they are tuned up to a bit too stiff, which is not what it's meant for. For urban setup, you would need more plushy and comfortable setup. It comes equipped with these CEAT Zoom tires, which provide great grip and traction no matter what road you're riding. Both the disc brakes provide great bite and braking power and confidence to ride your scooter in great speed. One thing I did not like is the scooter does not make any sound, which is somewhat scary while you're traveling on the road and people don't pay attention that you're coming behind them. The headlamp looks classy, though does not provide enough illumination at night to show you that road. The LED panel display is great and gives you great information, but the display does not seem to be clear in bright sunlight. The BGAUS comes equipped with a whole load of features and different buttons that you need to get a hold on first. One thing I did not like about them is that they are not backlit, and one might face issues finding the right button at the night time. One smart thing that I really felt about the BGAUS is the reverse feature that this comes loaded with. There is a smart button for R here that you need to press and pull the throttle, propel the scooter in a reverse direction. You can also change your modes from right here at the switch of a button on the go, which gives you different power modes and different top speeds as per the distance and speed you plan to cover. The company has carried out branding on many different places throughout the scooter, but what we missed was the branding on their keys. The key is just non-branded and misses out on the branding part. We tested the BGAUS across the streets of Pune, which were loathing with rainwater through the last week, and the BGAUS just sailed through it. The scooter can basically wade through water up to 120 mm. The scooter is basically IP67 rated and is completely waterproof. The BGAUS B8 will be available in 4 different premium colors, namely the silver, red, blue and white. The entry-level BGAUS B8 with lead acid battery comes with a price tag of just 62,000 rupees, but it takes around 8 hours to charge and gives around 70 kilometers of range. The model we're riding today, the BGAUS B8, basically comes with a lithium-ion battery. That's the best part, which takes around 2 hours to charge, which is small as compared to its competitors. And this charge allows the scooter to cover around 70 kilometers of distance, which I guess for a daily commute is more than enough. If you do the calculation and you spend around 100 rupees on petrol daily, in a year you'll end up saving more than about 36,000 rupees. The BGAUS costs just 82,000 rupees. With 1 year fuel saving of 36,000, in 3 years, which is what the warranty it comes with for battery and the scooter, you're basically saving more money on petrol than you spend on the scooter. How cool is that now? If I have to tell you one thing that I did not really like about the scooter, well then it's the sound that the scooter makes. That's the only thing that I did not like, and if I had to pinpoint, actually, it's like finding a nail in the haystack. It's that good. The electrical automotive industry is evolving, and so are the scooters that are coming up. When do you join the evolution and go green? Please do let us know down in the comment section. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share with your friends and family. Thank you for watching Motor World India. This is your host Suraj Sawant signing off. Have a good day, people.